Hey guys, what's up? It's JR Cuber, and in this video we've got another unboxing from thecubicle.us. In here we've got a bunch of new puzzles. I'm really not sure what any of these are, so let's go ahead and just open them up one by one. I think I'm going to start with this mystery box because this is what I'm most curious for. It's got my name written up there. So I'm really interested to see what's in here. It's definitely not a 3x3, I can tell that. It feels like a 2x2. So I'm assuming this is a new puzzle. Yes. Okay, yeah, I think I do know what this is. Isn't this a magnetic 2x2? I'm pretty sure this is. So this is the puzzle, and I get the feeling because it has this Cubicle Labs logo on here that this will be a magnetic puzzle. I do know that they've created a magnetic 2x2. Oh, yep. I just did turn it a little bit. I can definitely feel it. Huh. Wow, what a weird feeling. That's definitely a different feeling for a 2x2. Now you can even kind of hear it. Hear all the magnets clicking? I don't know. It's really, they're pretty prominent. But there's also pretty gummy. I kind of have to break the lube in a little bit. It's definitely pretty speedy. Like, the more I'm turning it and the more it's breaking in, yeah, for sure. Man, I'm really not a 2x2 solver, but we'll give this a shot. There you go. So, yeah, really not bad. Corner cutting is pretty good. Yeah, really good actually. Now I need to double check and see what 2x2 this is exactly because I'm not sure. I think it's the new Gogwan 2x2. I might be wrong about that though. So yeah, I just got out my Gogwan Jinhen 2x2 and it's definitely the same puzzle. I can tell just by looking at the internals. You see the internals of that? And then of that. So it's definitely the same puzzle, but this one is already just miles better than this one is. So I say that because this is, at least this particular puzzle, it seemed like a lot of people really actually like this puzzle, but it's just way too wobbly. It doesn't really maintain its shape very well, and I just didn't really like the way it moved. But this one already feels to be so much more improved because of the magnets, so seems like it's helping a lot with stability and, you know, keeping the cube together. So this is probably going to become my main 2x2. I haven't really solved 2x2 in a while, and I haven't found one that I particularly like a whole lot more recently, but this one seems to be pretty promising, so I'll probably just make this one my main and just use it when I go to competition, stuff like that, because that's really the only time I do 2x2 anyway. Let's go ahead and check out the next puzzle. Looks like we've got another 2x2 here. So I guess this is the QiYi. Quite a name. Anyway, it looks like this is a stickerless bright puzzle. Let's go ahead and open it up. Don't really like ripping boxes, but you know, these boxes just don't like to come open very easily. Okay, so it looks like this puzzle also has the exact same color scheme and the same matte finish as the Warrior W 3x3. So it is a stickerless bright color scheme, and this red here isn't like a hot pink, it isn't a bright pink, but it's definitely not really red, I guess. It's definitely leaning more towards pink, and then everything else, of course, is really bright. So I would go ahead and assume that this is a budget 2x2. Let's go ahead and see how it moves. Actually much better than I was expecting. It's extremely stable and reminds me a lot of a Wit 2v1 if it was like buttery smooth. Yeah, I actually really like the way this moves. It doesn't feel like it's flexing at all. It feels super sturdy. This is probably one of the most sturdy 2x2s I've tried. Even though I don't solve 2x2 a lot, I have a fair amount of them, and this one is, I would honestly say, the most stable. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of them I haven't messed with in a while, but this one just feels so nice. Corner cutting. Okay, so yeah, maybe it's just tight. Okay, it is pretty tight. Maybe that's why it feels so stable, but it doesn't have much corner cutting at all. So that could definitely be a drawback. And then reverse. Nothing much past the edge of the curves, which is normal though. It is a little bit sluggish and slow, but it's very smooth and very stable, which I really like at least. When I solve 2x2, I'm not so much going for speed. So I like a stable puzzle. There, I don't think that was really in frame very well. I'm going to try that one more time. All right. There we go. Yeah, so I think both of these 2x2s are going to be good contenders for mains, honestly. I really like the way this performs. Yeah, both of these 2x2s scores. These are really nice. Let's go ahead and check out this next. This is a 4x4, I guess. The QiYi 4x4. So let's go ahead and check it out. So here we go. Here's the 4x4. Just first glance, it definitely reminds me of a Weisu, the first Moyu 4x4. That's just the way the pieces are rounded, the way the plastic feels in my hands, and just the internals and stuff like that. Feels a lot like a Weisu. Let's go ahead and turn it. That's actually the first thing I thought of when I turn it is Weisu. Like, that's what the turning reminds me of. It's kind of like a little bit sluggish, but also not like super resistant, but definitely very clacky and not super easy to turn. It is a bit faster than the Weisu though, but it just like the plastic feels really rough and not rough but sturdy, you know, really strong. Yeah, the inner layers definitely much more sluggish than the outers. Corner cutting, yeah, not very good. Again, that reminds me of the Weisu. The corner cutting on that, I don't remember being too great. I kind of remember it being a bit locky. Let's check these inner layers. Oh, that's a little bit rough. Yeah, you should be able to execute this algorithm very, very smoothly. That could just, you know, use some breaking in like any 4x4, but still, there's definitely been some 4x4s that you can finger trick just perfectly out of the box, so yeah, I don't know. That's a little bit of a struggle to get through that algorithm. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and assume that this is another budget puzzle as well. Just the whole way it feels, I can kind of tell. Not like that's a bad thing or anything. I really like these budget puzzles for new cubers. I don't like them spending a bunch of money on Rubik's brands and stuff like that. So I have nothing against budget puzzles. It's just that they're not really super fantastic speed cubes. Some of them are, but not all of them. And this one just honestly feels like, you know, a subpar 4x4. Like nothing, you know, really stands out. It doesn't feel super great, but I'm sure it's a perfectly adequate 4x4 for a new solver who's just learning how to solve the puzzle, just getting into speed cubing, anything like that. I'm sure you could get sub-minute with this 4x4 easily. So yeah, not a bad cube, but also not the best 4x4 or a great speed cube or anything like that. But yeah, cool puzzle. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the final puzzle in this package, which looks like a mirror cube, also made from QiYi. So let's check this out. I really like mirror cubes, and I don't have one with silver stickers, which I always wanted, and I have one with gold stickers, so kind of like complete my collection, I guess, because I never really had like a good mirror blocks or one that had silver stickers, which I kind of thought mirror blocks should always have silver stickers, but anyway. So I'm not sure what this is made out of. It's from QiYi, so it's probably made out of one of their budget puzzles. It looks like everything's very blocky. Let's go ahead and just turn it. If you guys don't know how mirror blocks works, it's just like a 3x3 when all the pieces are a little bit offset. So some of the layers are thinner than others, some of them are thicker. Each piece is different, and actually because of that, this puzzle is super easy to solve blindfolded. I've done it a few times. It's really fun just feeling out the pieces and seeing what fits, and you can do it blindfolded pretty easily. Overall, it feels really smooth. You can hear it's super quiet. It looks like the stickers also have a grain, so I'm not sure how well it's showing up on camera, but you can see that the stickers are all supposed to be pointed, you know, up and down like that. So if the centerpiece gets rotated, it's not going to quite look right. So I'll kind of show you what I mean. I'll rotate two centers 90 degrees, and you can see what how it doesn't quite match up. Now, of course, you don't have to have the centers matching up in order for it to be solved, but it just makes it look nicer. For some reason, it looks like it's a different color when you rotate the center. Like, when I look at it this way, the centerpiece looks lighter than everything else around it. And from certain angles, it looks darker. See, like here? Now it looks darker. It's really weird. So yeah, these two centers here now have been rotated, and as you can see, it doesn't match up with the grain, which, you know, makes it just not good to look at. So that's something I always do at the end of the solve, is rotate all of the centers so they are facing the correct way. So yeah, mirror blocks is a super fun shape mod. One of the first I would recommend. Here's what it looks like in a checkerboard pattern. And it's just a fun puzzle. I don't think I'm going to solve it in this video because it's just a 3x3 and you just have to go through and find all the pieces in the correct shape. You can really start on any side, it doesn't matter. For some reason I always like to start with the shortest pieces and then save this like the longest or the fattest layer for last. But it's a pretty fun puzzle. I've had these before, I've solved them before, I've showed them before on my channel. So this is nothing new. I don't know what it's made out of. Just checking out the mechanism, it actually looks remarkably similar to a Shangxiao puzzle. And it feels like a Shangxiao puzzle as well, so I don't know. Maybe it's a knockoff. I don't know. I'm sure it's not, but either way, that's pretty much it for this unboxing. So here are the 4 puzzles that we got. If you guys would like to purchase any of these puzzles from the Cubicle, the links will be in the description. Anyways, that's about all I've got to say for this unboxing. If you guys like this video, give it a like. Links to all of my social media and my Patreon are down in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.